tree of a bird.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Happy
Fried
Christmas,
chicken,
Yuki.
happy Christmas. Well, usually Christmas, New Year's, I'll be in Tokyo. But this year, I'm here.
That's right, Yuki. The last few years you've been overseas in Tokyo, doing your Tokyo cowboy thing.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
But it's nice, New York. I love white Christmas.
You love a New York. Well, it hasn't been a white Christmas here for quite a long time.
But still, I don't mind
unless
cold
you count
or
my
snow.
white skin. That's the white Christmas in this house. But no, yeah. So you like Christmas in New York, right? Isn't it a classic?
Yeah.
It's a classic place to take.
Right, because when I was in California, it's like too warm, and then of course no snow, and then Christmas don't feel like a Christmas. It's like
Well, yeah, out in California Christmas, yeah, that's like summer Christmas.
yeah,
That's a strange Christmas.
strange Christmas.
I like a chill in the air, a little breath. You could see your breath coming out.
Right,
You got to put on a knit cap
and
and
then
gloves.
I was in Tahiti in December. You know what? December in Tahiti is a summer.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, it's the opposite because it's the geography. It's the other side of the earth. So
Wow, that's
they're,
crazy.
yeah, they're December is their summer, and then August is their winter.
But why did you go to Tahiti? Just because you had off?
No, I was working.
Oh,
Yeah, some
movie or something.
no, not the movie. TV show, like a travel TV show for cable.
Oh,
So I was traveling in Tahiti.
What did you do for Christmas that year? Did you have a dinner?
No, I was working. I mean, we had that dinner. We had a nice dinner, but it wasn't really vacation dinner, working dinner. So just like any other day. But what I'm saying is it's kind of strange, Christmas, summer, and then, it's just a nice tropical island. And
Yeah.
it's just a weird feeling.
Did they still have the decorations and stuff up?
Yeah, but doesn't make any sense because for us, Christmas is winter, and then okay, maybe no snow, but still cold.
Right.
But oh my God, you sweating, and then no Christmas. You looking at the tropical nice tree, and then the ocean. It just didn't make any sense.
What do you? So in Tokyo, is it? It's cold.
Tokyo is cold, just like December is cold, winter. Usually, Japan, Tokyo hardly has a snow, but sometimes they do. And then when they do, usually it's January or February, not December.
Wow. Has it ever snowed in Tokyo when you were there during Christmas? Never.
Not Christmas. I mean, last time snow that was January. Year before that was January. So, but
There was one year here. I don't remember what year it was, but it was definitely a big white Christmas. We had a big snowstorm.
nice.
It was the first
So,
time from when I was a kid. It was when I was a kid. I remember a few, but this was when I was an adult, and I said, "This is really nice. I wish it was every morning should
still,
be."
New York has snow every year, right? Doesn't have to be Christmas Day, but
No, there has
January,
been
February.
snow. Yeah, there's been snow, but I'm fearing the next couple of winters because the last few winters have been really tame here, and there hasn't been a lot of
Snow?
crazy snow. And unfortunately, I'm back at my parents' house for the next few months, and they love to make me shovel, boy. I used to have to when I lived here, I had to shovel 4 fucking houses. I had to do the elderly neighbors, 2 houses. I used to have to do the woman across the street because she would let us park in her driveway every once in a while. And then this property. So by the time 6 hours rolls by, I'm doing fucking 4 properties, and then nobody even thanks me. What the fuck kind of shit is that? And then they have the balls to make jokes at the dinner table. Oh, no, you don't even do the shoveling. Fuck that shit.
You may have to do that same thing this year.
This year, that's why I'm praying for a very tame winter. But watch, it's going to be fucking the blizzard of 96. Remember the blizzard of 96? Were you here for that?
No, I wasn't
That
here.
was the biggest blizzard I ever saw in my life. The fucking mountains were up to my waist, and I'm 6'3". That shit was crazy. And digging out of that was before we had a snowblower. It took 4 days.
Holy shit!
It was crazy. The snow was there for fucking 5 months. It was insane. We were able to. The blizzard of '96 had so much snow that we built this igloo that was there until April. Like the snow, it wasn't all there, but it kept melting until finally in April the last little bit melted.
Wow, I'm sorry you have to do that, but if you don't have to do that, that's very nice, you know.
When I lived in my apartment, I never had to fucking shovel because we were at a bus stop. And the fucking people, the city does it, or the fucking landlord would come and do it real quick.
Right, if you don't do it, you know, that's why the Christmas is nice.
That's right, but if it's Christmas morning and you have to get up and shovel, and then you just sit there and you go, good for nothing, sons of bitches, motherfuckers don't even give a fuck that I get up and I shovel. All right, so we're doing this episode, Yuki, and I think that the title is going to be Japanese KFC Christmas.
Okay, well, I don't know why, but Japanese Christmas, automatically they think, you know, Kentucky Fried Chicken, like a fried chicken is the Christmas food.
So you told me this a few years ago, and it blew my mind, and we were going to do this episode last year, and then we didn't get around to it.
Right, because I wasn't here.
Yeah,
right?
Or something, some reason or another. And it's really interesting. So you're saying that the tradition, and this is all over Japan or just Tokyo?
I can't speak for entire, you know, Japanese mankind, but just generally speaking, I think they love Kentucky Fried Chicken.
And especially on the holidays. Yeah.
Holiday, yeah.
Oh, my God, that's crazy. So Kentucky Fried Chicken, how prevalent is it in Japan culture? I mean, is it like here where there's a Kentucky Fried Chicken in basically every town?
Right. So, okay, when I was before I came this country, 70s, you know, McDonald's and Kentucky Fried Chicken, those two big giant kind of fast food, American food came to Japan. Oh my God, started as the early 70s.
So what? It started with McDonald's, then
Kentucky,
Burger King, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
We were like, you know, junior high school kid. And then if you were high school kid and then, you know, summer vacation, winter vacation, first thing you have a part-time job is either at McDonald's or at the Kentucky.
What do you prefer? You like McDonald's or Kentucky?
I like McDonald's because, you know, I like beef hamburger more than chicken. So, and then my first job at the McDonald's, I was making about $2 an hour.
Really? What? Wow, $2 an hour. But was that is that good? I mean, was that minimum wage? What was?
Well, there was no minimum wage or anything. It's just $2 an hour. And then, you know, my first job, so I was excited and working. That time I wanted to come United States. Gee, this is America. This is America.
Oh, so you were connected to America through
the American
McDonald's.
culture thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. So when you worked at the McDonald's, did you feel guilty eating Kentucky Fried Chicken on Christmas, or did you bring also some McDonald's home?
Well, you know, that during that time, you know, I was trying to do, you know, on my way to be a manager thing. So it's a study. So they sent me to all fast food chain.
Yeah.
And then you go and eat them.
Right.
So I was, you know, experimenting and surveying, you know, checking Kentucky. So I went there, ordered and ate them, then make a report and stuff like that.
Wow, that was an assignment?
Assignment, yeah.
Holy shit, that's the best assignment I ever heard. Go eat some fucking Kentucky Fried Chicken and give me a report?
Yeah, well, same thing. Because when I was working at the Universal making a theme park, they sent me Las Vegas and Orlando to go those theme parks.
Wow.
To check.
And they pay all expenses paid?
Yeah, it's a business trip.
That's fucking awesome. Go on a cool,
it's
fun roller coaster.
It's a research trip based business. I mean, anybody doesn't do that? No?
I've never been. I mean, I've had business trips, but I've never been sent something like that. Like, go research some fast food or go on a fucking roller coaster and we'll pay you. That's awesome.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what you do, right? So you have to know what the other people are doing, you know?
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense to me. So, in Japan, when you have this Christmas,
Right.
what is it the same where it's New York? They have some sort of a public tree in a town square.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting more and more.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Japan likes whatever US does. So, Christmas, okay, let's do Christmas. Like, you know, Halloween.
Yeah.
In this one area, they have even bigger Halloween party more than New York or Los Angeles. It's crazy. I think someday they have a Thanksgiving party. They don't care, you know. I mean, look, we don't have a Halloween, but you know the new. When I was a kid, there was no Halloween thing.
Wow.
That was like 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But look, new generation, Halloween, they have a big Halloween party.
Wow.
They don't even know what the Halloween. That's why I feel like maybe, 5 years, 10 years from now, I bet they have a Thanksgiving party.
But so the basic concept of Thanksgiving is actually really universal. Give thanks and get
Right.
it together with family. That's cool. So
Well, but the Thanksgiving is like when those
pilgrims, yeah.
pilgrims
Yeah.
come from Europe,
Yeah.
and then they have the holiday, they have the party. There was a reason, right? How it started.
Sure, but that doesn't mean it can't grow to be a bigger universal world holiday. I mean, look at Christmas. Jesus was born in Bethlehem. Just because he was born in Bethlehem, does that mean that the only way that they could celebrate the Christmas holiday is in Bethlehem itself?
Well, actually, people just they use any reason to eat and drink, maybe, but I don't know. Still,
I think Thanksgiving of all the holidays has the most universal theme. I mean, Christmas is about the birth of Christ, right? When you boil it down, and not everybody believes in Christ.
No, but it's the idea is international, so.
It is international, and it has become more, and I do know that there's pagan elements to it, but it's become more about just the pretty lights and the music and getting together with family and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but okay, getting family together, then eat and drink, celebrate about life,
and also gifts and consumerism and
born and then death, or that's more international. But Thanksgiving, it's more too religious. And then
wait, Thanksgiving is too religious?
Yeah, no.
What? No. There's no religion on Thanksgiving. I mean, I guess you could say grace if you want to, but where's the religion? You get a turkey.
No, but the pilgrimage.
No, they were thankful. I think anyway. The reason Thanksgiving happened was because the Pilgrims were thankful to be alive, and they wanted to sit and break bread with the Indians. And they all sat around and they thanked each other for helping each other. And then they gave the smallpox blanket, and it all went to shit.
So it's okay for any other race celebrate Thanksgiving?
I personally would think so. Yes, because the concept of Thanksgiving is you say Japanese people, they sit down and they say, Yuki, I'm grateful that you're in my life. Thank you for being in my life. Oh, this beautiful meal that you cooked. Thank you. Thank you to my friends and family for helping me this year. All that giving thanks is universal. More than the birth of Christ.
Okay, if that's okay, then why they never did the before that? They could
because
say...
I think in this day and age with how the globe is now all telecommunication and communication and the internet is all bringing it all together where everything is readily available to everybody, where it may not have been back in the day. Young people in Japan are learning about Halloween where they may not have been told about. Now they want the Halloween celebration. They want the Christmas celebration. They want the fucking Thanksgiving celebration. Just like we, in America, anime is a fucking boom.
But if you do just for it's okay to, have a celebrate, and then soon Japanese people will be celebrating on 4th of July then probably.
But that's different because that's very specific to the birth of America. And, I mean, I guess if people in Japan want to celebrate the birth of America, they could go right ahead.
But that's what I'm saying. If you set the example, Halloween or Thanksgiving, Japan may do it in the 4th of July. That's Japanese.
Well, is there a Japanese celebration of the formation of Japan? Is there a holiday that's comparable to the 4th of July for Japan?
I don't think they do.
No.
No.
Like feudal Japan celebration day, where everybody dresses like samurais and fucks each other up?
No. Well, they have a emperor's birthday holiday, but
Oh, really? What's that? What celebrating which emperor? All emperors?
well, depends on who's the emperor. So this emperor, his birthday is this day. That's a holiday, and he died. His son become next emperor, and his birthday becoming a national holiday.
So it changes.
Changes, yeah.
That's interesting. So is there a current day?
Gee, new emperors. I don't know his birthday. Maybe this month or next month.
So that it changes every emperor.
Right, because every emperor has a different birthday.
Wow. See, I never knew that. See, that's cool. That's a cool, interesting, singular thing that the Japanese.
But it's just a holiday. They don't eat and drink.
So it's kind of like
oh, hey, it's a holiday.
Columbus Day
no
or
work.
Indigenous People
Day,
Day, whatever the hell. Yeah. Wow. So you just get a day off, Martin Luther King Day, right?
Yes.
You're supposed to
like
remember, but most people
and
just
then
do nothing.
But the Japanese government, they do this thing. If it's his birthday this year, it's Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
But they shifted to Monday, so it can be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3 days holiday.
See, that's very nice. That's very nice. I'd rather have a 3-day weekend than a weekend 1 day in, then a Tuesday off, then what? No, don't break it up. Give me all my fucking holidays on a Monday or a Friday.
Yeah, so Japanese holiday pretty much one every month. They have about 11 holidays a year.
Okay.
So once a month, they have always 3 days
3-day
a weekend. Yeah.
See, that's really fucking cool. I mean, we do have a lot of days off when you're working a job. Say you're a teacher or something. There are a lot of holidays. There really are. And that's cool. I think that's really, really well done. And people do need time off. People do need to spend time with family. And I think that's the overworked Americans or even Japanese, whatever it is, I think that's unhealthy. I think anybody who works 24/7 every fucking day, never takes a weekend, I think that's not healthy.
And then in May, first week of May, they have a bunch of holiday together. Culture Day, Children Day. So
they got a Children's Day.
Yeah.
We don't have Children's Day. I remember actually asking when I was a kid. There was Mother's Day and Father's Day. They come kind of close. There's one in May, one in June. And I remember on one of those, it was, I forgot which one it was. And I said, well, when's Kids Day? And my mother goes, Kids Day is every day.
Well, Japan has a, official Children Kids Day. That's May 5th. It's a holiday.
Wow.
So that first week of May, they have 2-3 national holidays. So if you take a day off in between, many people take like a 10 days straight little vacation.
Interesting.
Not even summer vacation.
So kind of like
vacation.
our Christmas, a lot of people take off the end of the year.
Or Thanksgiving week.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's becoming, then we call it Golden Week.
Golden Week.
Because, many people take 10 days off.
Yo, let's bring Golden... Okay, we'll exchange. Not exchange, but we'll supplement each other. You guys can have Thanksgiving if we could also have Golden Week. I'll fucking do Golden Week. Golden Week sounds good.
Yeah, 10 days.
10 days.
10 days, that's why those days, airline ticket goes up because everybody travels.
And we'll watch Golden Girls. Just all day. You have to watch Golden Week. You get off, but you have to watch one Golden Girls
and then not
episode.
as long as that week, not 10 days whole week. So that's a Golden Week. But there is a Silver Week. I can't
Silver Week. What's this?
I don't know which month, but again, bunch of holiday together. So if you take instead of Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3 days off, if you take I think like Thursday or Tuesday, it's becoming 5 days off. That's,
wow.
They call it Silver Week.
Where's the Bronze Week?
There's no Bronze Week.
We got to invent it. We're sponsored by Yuki
Well,
and John.
3-day weekend could be a bronze week. I
Bronze
guess.
weekend. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Well, that's cool, Yuki. All right, so back to KFC Japanese Christmas.
Right.
Is it a traditional, because when Americans do it, at least in my experience, you get together with family, you get the
Right.
food, you put on the tunes, you watch some movies, you talk, you
Yeah,
bullshit, you
so-
drink.
Well, there is no football game, but so and then when I was growing up, the reason chicken was popular was beef or ham, pork. Those are more expensive than chicken because we lost World War II. There was no food,
Wow.
so chicken was the cheapest meat. So that's why chicken was popular.
Interesting. So how far in advance do you have to get your KFC order? Because I can only imagine they're fucking flooded.
Well, again, before Kentucky Fried Chicken, there was no Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
But when Kentucky Fried Chicken came in, that became popular because it was cheaper than, other whole chicken.
Sure.
Because, Kentucky Fried Chicken is a fast food, basically.
Right. But do you have to do it in advance? Do you have to, or if say you want your Christmas Eve KFC beautiful dinner for 5 to 10 people?
I think popular area you have to make pre-order.
Wow.
But if it's like a nowhere area,
You just go and
buy.
get it.
Yeah, and then it doesn't have to be whole chicken. It's just
Oh yeah, the pieces
piece,
or whatever,
yeah.
the bucket.
Bucket, yeah.
Wow, that's cool. I love that. I want to do that this Christmas. I want my Christmas Eve dinner to be fucking KFC.
Okay, can I ask something?
Yeah,
Do you eat Kentucky?
I've eaten it. I like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Sure.
I don't eat the Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Why not?
Have you seen the documentary?
Oh no, which one? Fast Food Nation.
I can't remember which one, but I saw the Kentucky. That they inject.
The steroids.
Chemical steroids.
Yeah.
So, I seen this chicken has 4 legs instead of
Oh.
or 2 head instead of 1
Oh, Yuki.
because
don't-
of the injection. They put the chemical steroid.
Oh, shit.
So, okay, this is kind of gross, but the new kids they eat those chemical grow up big chicken because the Kentucky's idea is this is I knew always. Their Kentucky, their idea is take more meat than 1 chicken. If it's 1 chicken, if you do real thing, like a normal thing, you take this much of meat. But they created,
Super chickens.
you make more meal from 1 chicken.
Right.
So they start injecting the chemical and steroid.
Yeah.
So bigger chicken, it's same 1 chicken, but they can product more meat
Per chicken. Yeah.
per chicken. And then those 3, 4, 5 years old girl, they eat this chicken. So they have a period a lot faster age than normal.
Really?
Oh yeah, because this is like not even 10 years old. She has a period
Because of KFC chemicals?
Yeah,
Yuki, what documentary are you watching?
I can't remember, but that's when I stopped eating Kentucky.
Holy shit, this is one hell of a Christmas episode. Advanced periods and all kinds of fucking...
Yeah, because that's not the normal. Because normal kid, you're supposed to start having a period like a 10, 11, 12. Not 8, 9 years old. That's too early.
Jesus Christ.
That's because they have those steroid or chemical put in their body, so they grow up faster than it should be.
Wow.
That's
so
why
so
they have
don't
a
eat
period.
KFC until you're at least 17 years old.
I think so. That's why when I stop. Or if it's boy, maybe
What happens
you
is
can
nuts-
make somebody pregnant when you are 9 years
Oh,
old.
I was going to say his nuts shrink, but
Oh.
you're saying the kids get the active sooner.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
because the body grows faster than it should be.
This is gonna be a weird question, Yuki,
Yeah.
but you know what? This happens sometimes on the buffet.
Yeah.
What age did you start to get pubic hair?
I was first time. Gee, I have a hair. That was like I remember I was 13 or
13,
14.
14?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Okay, this is crazy for a Christmas episode, but whatever, we're doing it. I got 2 pubes in two. I remember all of a sudden I was like, what the fuck is that? And there was 2 dark hairs that started coming out in 4th grade or 5th grade around
So how
there.
old?
So probably, I mean, you did 9, 10.
Wow, earlier than me.
Early, I had, but they were 2 sprouts. And then I remember,
not the
not a whole bush,
Oh,
just
okay.
2 black hairs, and I was like, "What the fuck
Oh.
is this?"
So when you have a whole bush,
Then that started happening 11, 12, in that range. But slowly, these little hairs were popping out, and I remember one time I was watching WrestleMania with my cousins. I think it was WrestleMania 3 or 4 or something like that. And one of my cousins was picking on me, and he made fun of me. He's like, "I bet you don't even have pubes yet." And I said, "No, I have 2." And all my cousins fucking started laughing so hard.
did you show them?
No, I didn't show them.
oh.
I was just telling the truth. I was like, I have 2 pubes, but they fucking laughed so hard. They never let me live down the fact that I admitted that I had 2 pubic hairs, but I did. I had 2 fucking pubic hairs.
I don't remember 1 or 2 because when I realized it, the old bush, that was 13, 14. Yeah.
Now I got a bush like a wolf. That shit, it never ends. You got to trim it every 4 seconds and it grows like a fucking... It just doesn't stop growing. All right, anyway, so back to Christmas. What are some of your favorite Christmas songs? It could be Christmas carols, Christmas songs.
Some songs are sad, right? I mean, but I like happy up tempo Christmas song.
My favorite by far, I just love "We Wish You a Merry Christmas."
That was good. Yeah,
I fucking love that song. It's so good. Every time I hear it at Christmas time, at the right time, in the right version, I'm sitting there. I'm like, "Yeah, motherfucker, let's go."
The one I don't like is da, 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 da,
Silent Night.
Silent Night.
You don't like Silent Night?
Yeah, it's too sad.
There's some nice versions though when they have the choral choir singing it all. All the fucking many voices.
Still sounds sad.
I love the one from Home Alone that's like. I
like that one. Yeah, that was good.
I mean, I'm sure that's from something else, but that's a great one. I love Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly.
Oh yes, those are happy up tempo thing. Yeah.
I even like some of the newer. We got to talk about it. Mariah Carey,
I think she does the best.
All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Yeah.
It's overplayed, but it is a good song.
Right.
Let's admit it. There's a reason why it's stood the test of time and it's become one of the classic Christmas songs. It's a good fucking song. But
yeah, I like the whole album thing. Yeah. I have one, I think, the Christmas song by Mariah
Carey. But let's be honest here. Sometimes you want to play It's Christmas All Over Again by Tom Petty. That's just as good. That's a good fucking song, man. Holy shit, we just had a blackout. The whole house just went into blackout. Whoa.
What?
Fucking Mariah Carey didn't like us talking about her. She was like, yo, stop talking about my shit. All right, let's see. Another Christmas song. Let's think. Oh, you know who has a Christmas album that I listened to that I really liked? Michael McDonald from the Doobie Brothers. He has a whole Christmas record where he's like, "We wish for America, we wish for America." He does his own record.
Really?
Yeah. It's good shit. What's another Christmas song? What about Christmas movies? What kind of Christmas movies?
Okay, I can tell you what I don't like.
Uh-oh.
It's Wonderful Life.
You don't like It's a Wonderful Life. Why?
I don't know. I'm not saying I don't like James Stewart, but something annoys me in his.
I rewatched it for the first time in many years last year. Me and Liz Shack, our producer, my beloved.
Why?
And I've seen it so many times when I was a kid. but I really haven't watched it in 15, 20 years. And I fucking loved it.
Really?
I forgot all the stuff. I forgot that his brother died. He saves his brother. I forgot that he sacrifices his life to help his family. I forgot all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't do much to me, no.
Really? I heard that the reason why that movie got so popular at Christmas was because it fell into the public domain, and that a lot of the channels were able to play it for free, and that's why they all played it.
Oh, no wonder, but...
What about a Christmas movie you like?
Okay, I'm not... Well, can I ask this question?
Just ask me anything you want. I just told you I had two pubic hairs.
Okay. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
I personally believe that Die Hard is absolutely a Christmas movie, and I'll go even further. Die Hard is a great motherfucking movie to put on after Thanksgiving dinner. Die Hard's a Thanksgiving movie, motherfucker.
Not the Christmas movie.
No, because you fucking sitting there, and because for me, Christmas doesn't start until after Thanksgiving is over. You know, it's through osmosis that Christmas is happening. You know, I hear the commercials and the carols and all that stuff. But me personally, I don't start feeling the holiday season until Thanksgiving, because I love Thanksgiving as well.
Right.
After eating, there was one year where I spent Christmas in L.A., and I went to this party, and it was a bunch of different kinds of people, and we all had this great meal. And this dude that I was hanging out with, who I just met that day, really nice guy. We were drinking a little bit, bonding and laughing and stuff.
Right.
He put fucking Die Hard on after we were all full and a little drunk. And I said, this is the fucking perfect Thanksgiving movie. And he said, I watch it every year on Thanksgiving. I said, this motherfucker's right.
That's
Fuck
a new
him.
thing I hear. You know,
Yeah.
it's always people talking about, is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not? But I never heard Die Hard is a Thanksgiving
Die Hard's
movie.
my Thanksgiving movie. I love it. But, of course it's a Christmas movie. It takes place on Christmas. It has Christmas music in it. It has Santa Claus hats. And he says, now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. It's Christmas themed.
Well,
When are you supposed to watch it? January?
Okay.
March?
The action takes place on Christmas Day. That doesn't mean Christmas. It happens on Christmas Day.
Yes.
It's an action movie happening Christmas Day. That doesn't mean it's a Christmas movie.
But you can watch it. Yeah, sure, you can watch it in the summer. But you can watch it at Christmas, and it is a Christmas movie. Of course it's a Christmas movie.
Now it's getting more like a chocolate and candy thing. It's an action movie happening on Christmas Day. I think it's just an action movie happening on Christmas Day. I don't call Die Hard as a Christmas movie.
It's both. It's all things at once. It's a Thanksgiving movie, everybody. Let's end the argument today. It's a Thanksgiving movie. You know what's another movie that's set around the Christmas holidays is
Home Alone, no?
Yeah.
I think Home Alone is a Christmas movie.
Oh, Home Alone is one of the pinnacles of Christmas movies. That is the gold standard of Christmas.
Like a Christmas theme and family doing a Christmas thing. That I can call it Christmas movie. But Die Hard, it's an action movie.
But it's about
happening
family, and it's about coming home for the holidays. It's about no?
Okay, why those bad guy is, going in the building on Christmas Day?
Because they know that it's going to be lax security. They know that everybody is having the party so that they could take over the building much easier. And they know that there's going to be distractions from security, the employees, all that stuff. And that also, it's going to be less strict in terms of law enforcement and stuff, so they can get in and get out much easier. Or so they thought. They didn't count on John motherfucking McClane.
Wow. But this is nothing to do Christmas theme, but you know what I like about that movie?
What?
Remember those two FBI guys?
Yeah. Johnson & Johnson.
Johnson. Then when they're in the helicopter, it says, hey, this is like a fucking Saigon. He says that, right?
It's just like fucking Saigon. Yeah.
And if you look at the John McClane's,
Yeah.
first he started, t-shirt, under shirt.
Undershirt and yeah, no shoes.
It's white, right, when he start. But you know, as the movie goes, when he sweat,
Dirty.
getting
the
like a
vents.
color becoming combat green. So when he says this is like a fucking Saigon, he became soldier because of the color.
Oh, that's interesting, Yuki. You know, I always recognize that his wife beater becomes dirtier and dirtier as the movie goes until it's basically green at the end.
Right,
You're
green.
right, yeah.
That's
And I always
like
thought
a
that was because
military green
the
color.
dirt's in the vents.
Yeah.
But that's an interesting. You think that the production designer of Die Hard thought
I
that way?
think he's a production designer or costume designer meant it. So when he said this is like a fucking Saigon, totally makes sense because he's the battlefield like a, fighting against the bad guy in the jungle.
Wow, you just unlocked a new secret of Die Hard to me. That's what makes it a great movie. Is there's so many little things like that. That's great, Yuki. Holy shit!
So that's why when I do my job, I like to design that way. Something to do. It's not just like, hey, you designing because script says scene is restaurant.
Right. What
that-
about Gremlins? Do you consider that a Christmas movie?
No.
But it fucking literally the first thing is the song Christmas, and the whole thing is the snow when the Christmas is coming. There's the
Well, again, it's a gremlin story happening in just Christmas Day.
but it's Christmas. The whole thing. All right, what about some Christmas horror movies? You ever see any Christmas horror movies you like? What did you like? You like Black Christmas?
Never seen that movie.
You never saw Black Christmas?
No.
Oh, Yuki. Okay, let me put it this way, okay? Knowing you, you might not like it, but there is a chance you would like it because it's based on a very interesting urban legend. It's got Margot Kidder in it, who's a good actress, and a bunch of other good actresses. And it's a really classic crime story. It's more of a crime story than a slasher or a horror movie.
Okay.
It has a few prototype horror elements, but it's more of like a whodunit sort of thing with a nice twist. You might like it. You might want to watch that this Christmas season. It was one of Elvis's favorite movies.
Oh.
Steve Martin, the comedian, says that he's watched it over 100 times.
Wow.
And I really think it gave Halloween some sort of inspiration. The original Halloween, the John Carpenter Halloween.
So this was made
This was before.
Before.
Additionally, it was directed by Bob Clark. You know the director Bob Clark?
Bob Clark, he made a comedy, right? Something.
Christmas Story.
Yeah.
He made the world famous A Christmas Story. He also made Porky's.
That's right, Porky's.
But so it's a really well directed, well scripted, well executed thriller that has a Christmas theme, and honestly, it's not what you would think. It's not that typical horror slash and gore kind of shit. It really has a lot to do with the characters and the girls that live in this sorority house and how they start to receive phone calls from like a really weird dude.
Is there any shower scene?
I don't recall a blatant shower scene like the slasher movies type of thing. No, I don't recall that. I do recall some horror tropes that may have started there, but no, I don't recall a shower. Why? What does that make you not want to watch it?
All horror movie has to have a shower scene, no?
Right. So that's why I say this is more of a psychological thriller crime story.
Really, but never seen Black Christmas.
You should watch it. I really recommend it. You might not like it, but I think there's a chance you would.
How about the Bad Santa?
Love Bad Santa.
Never seen it.
Oh, it's funny. You might again. You know, you're hard to judge because there's movies that you love where I'm like, I can't believe you love that, and then there's other movies that you don't like where I'm like, I can't. So Bad Santa is just a solid ass comedy. Billy Bob Thornton gives a great performance. Oh wait. Oh my God. Hold on 1 second. I gotta plug in.
What?
1 second. I don't want to lose this.
Oh.
I gotta plug in the.
What?
The power says it's low.
Oh. power says?
The power for the
Well, recording machine?
yeah.
Computer?
The computer says it's
Oh.
low power, so I need to just plug in the. Hopefully this does it.
Well, we're talking about more Christmas movies than Kentucky, huh?
No, we're talking about everything.
Everything.
Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah, I recommend Bad Santa. I
Okay,
recommend.
well, I will check then. The Bad Santa and the Black Christmas.
Yeah, check them out. I mean, you know, it's just for the Christmas season. What about Christmas Vacation, the Chevy Chase?
I didn't like that.
But you do like Home Alone.
Well, no, I didn't say I like. I said that Home Alone is like a Christmas movie.
So you don't like Home Alone? Tell me you're one of those people that likes Home Alone 2 better than Home Alone 1.
I don't care. It's not. I mean, I saw 1 and 2, but I really didn't care about.
So then, what's a Christmas movie you think is great?
Oh, have you seen Family Stone?
Isn't that a Thanksgiving movie?
Is that some Thanksgiving movie?
The Family Stone. Oh no. Maybe I'm thinking Home for the Holidays. I thought the Family Stone. Wait, which one is that? I'm getting that confused. Is that Holly Hunter?
No, it's Diane Keaton, Greg T. Nelson, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah, I saw that many years ago.
Claire Danes.
Okay.
And then Luke Wilson.
Right. So what? That's one you recommend.
I like that movie. Yeah.
So then I'll exchange. I'll watch The Family Stone this Christmas.
Okay.
And you watch
Black Christmas.
Black Christmas would be my recommendation over Bad Santa.
Okay. So I see Black Christmas.
Yeah, get a cup of eggnog.
Okay.
Turn the lights out. Have your little Christmas lights on, and just have like an evening where you sit down and you watch Black Christmas, and then tell me what you think. One of Elvis's favorite movies. He's like, "Oh, Priscilla, did you hear that? It's a Black Christmas now, baby." He didn't really.
He liked the movie.
Yeah, supposedly he loved that movie so much.
So when this movie was made, then
74, I think 74, maybe 75.
Okay, Elvis was died in 77, right?
Yeah. So yes, apparently he watched it a bunch of times before he passed away. Okay, let's get back to the KFC aspect because we talked about Christmas music, Christmas movies. You know, Santa Claus is cool, but you know, Santa. Did you ever write a letter to Santa?
No.
I did.
You did?
I used to write letters to Santa Claus.
And
when I was a little kid.
And then who do you mail it to? Like a North Pole?
Well, no, I would give it to... I would write it, I would put it in the letter, and then I would address it to Santa, North Pole, and then my mom would be like, all right, I'll mail this for you. And, of course, never would. And
then what, did you get the letter back?
Never got a letter back, but in what I asked for would be there on Christmas Day, and it would say... some of my parents would do this. They would do from Mom and Dad and then from Santa. Different gifts.
So you requested the present you want?
Yeah.
And then
send it to Santa. Oh, and I would say, thank you for being Santa Claus. I really love this. I've been good this year. Can I have Super Mario Brothers 2 on Nintendo?
Okay, now, so that time, you believed that?
I believed in Santa Claus until early 4th grade, which is probably 8 or 9. And one day, my cousin told me, okay, to all the children listening. Okay, wait, hold on. We're going to do spoilers because we talk about Santa Claus in this one. And if any children want to listen, then they want to talk about Santa. We don't want to spoil Santa Claus for them because there's no kids listening.
Right. I mean, we talk about the sex and then say fuck.
Just talking about my fucking 2 pubes.
Yeah.
And now we're worried about kids.
Kids? No, come on.
I'm worried about... Okay, so I believed until late. I actually believed until late. And kids in my class were like, there's no Santa. And I was like, fuck that shit. There is a Santa Claus. And then my fucking cousin told me,
Wow.
he said, I got really upset. He said, there's no Santa, there's no Tooth Fairy, and there's no Easter Bunny. And I got really upset about Santa. And then he brought it back and he said, I'm just kidding about Santa. There is no Tooth Fairy and there is no Easter Bunny, though. And I was like, okay, those I don't give a fuck about. I don't care about those, but Santa has to be real. And then finally one day I asked my mom and I said, is Santa real? And she goes, no, of course Santa's not real. Like, you're too old to believe it's Santa now. And she was right. I was like way too old and all the kids in my class already fucking knew. But I wanted to believe. I wanted to hang on to that magic and I suspected it. But I just, like, actually, because my parents were really good about the Santa stuff. What they used to do is, like, I would leave out the cookies and the milk.
Right.
And then in the morning, they would be half-eaten with the thing. And then there would be, I would leave out carrots for the reindeers and stuff. And they would always have, like, little story items that made me continue to believe in Santa. So it's their fault. Because they were really good at pretending Santa was real.
Nice. I mean, I never believed it, but, every Christmas in the morning, wake up and there's a, big boots and all candy and present. We didn't have a tree, but, every morning wake up and then, there's boots and then all candy present is inside. But I knew it's coming from my parents.
You never. So did they try to make you believe in Santa? And
no, they didn't even try to pretend that that Santa. When I realized that just big enough to understand the life or things, I already know there's no Santa somehow. Well, in a way, it's boring maybe, but I don't know. That's the way.
That's the way your brain works. So even as a little kid, little Yuki sitting there going, there's no real Santa Claus. No. This is bullshit.
Well, that's why maybe that's a Japanese way of raising the kids, because here, rating, right? Oh my God. In the movie or TV, God, Stallone is killing people. It's too dangerous, right? It's no good. So kids might start shooting people.
Right.
I mean, like, I was watching Daddy Harry or, Schwarzenegger killing people. Like, it's always a movie. So that's how we raised. So
right.
So the rating didn't make any sense in Japan. Why? Worry about the real life, killing people because you watch the movie? No, it's a movie. Watch. Kill more people, because it's a movie.
Right. Well, you're more practical than...
Yeah, I think, Japanese are more practical than... I mean, in a way, no dream. It's no fun. I mean...
No fantasy,
no fantasy.
Yeah.
No, because it's all practical. There's no Santa. There's no Dirty Harry. Only movie. So go ahead, kill more people.
So back to... Let's wrap this up with KFC Christmas. How, do you have any great memories of a KFC Christmas, or you just put that all behind you? Okay, well, let me put it this way. What's a perfect Christmas to you now in this day and age? Is it a KFC Christmas, or do you like...
Oh, no, I like ham.
Ham is a good Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
We used to do all the fishes.
Oh.
Because my family's part Italian, and we do a lot of that stuff. The Italian, the this, that, the other thing, the parmesans, the spaghetti, the potato. But the fishes
Italian and the spaghetti Christmas Day?
Everything. All, yeah.
Oh.
But we also had on Christmas Day, my mother would do.
I don't know.
It's not traditional.
The pasta doesn't make any sense.
That's on Christmas Eve. That's more when we would have a party where we're not having a dinner, like a sit-down dinner. It would be in tins that you could just grab whatever you want. So you could get some baked ziti, you could get some of the five fishes, you could get some galamad, you could get some of the antipast, and then you go and party and you run around like a wild animal or you drink or whatever.
Well,
but on Christmas Day, we have a more traditional sit-down dinner, and for that, my mother would make usually a ham with side stuff like potatoes, whatever. And then she would also make a lasagna
Oh, lasagna
with
make
meatballs.
more make sense than the
Yeah,
pasta.
those Christmas Day dinners are so
Now-
fucking good.
People eat the turkey on Christmas Day.
We don't, but I think some people do. I think
It
that's,
doesn't make any sense, no?
I prefer to keep turkey to Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
right? And then you don't want to eat the turkey
No.
back to back in 1 month.
Yeah, I love the combination of, what I usually do is I have the ham course first.
Right.
I eat the ham with the potatoes, with whatever vegetables or whatever
Right.
side is happening. And then I do, a couple of hours later, lasagna with the meatballs. So it's like a long meal where I'll go back and I'll eat again. And yeah. Oh, and then my cousin Jimmy, he does this antipasto that you've never fucking seen before. It's like crazy the way that he builds it. He has this big dish and he puts in the lettuce, then he puts on a level of all these other stuff with the salami, the artichokes, the olives, the this, the that. Oh my God, he makes the best antipasto I've ever seen. Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing.
Now, 4th of July, it's barbecue, right? Turkey doesn't make any sense. It's like
Unless you fry a turkey or make barbecue turkey, that could make sense, but I wouldn't have turkey be the main
more
thing.
steak, right? Barbecue,
Yeah, you
sausage,
could do steak,
and the
sausage,
hamburger.
but I would say hamburgers and hot dogs are the traditional. That's what I want on my on 4th of July. Nothing better than a good hot dog, or 4 of them. That's what I want on 4th of July, is a nice hot dog.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So turkey should be just Thanksgiving, right?
In my personal opinion, turkey is good for Thanksgiving and then some random dinners throughout the year.
Right.
But I'm not gonna fucking. There's an extra. If you're choking on turkey memories, there's a Gatorade there for you. But yeah, I don't. I want ham on Christmas. I want 4th of July. I want my hot dogs. Easter, we kind of do ham too.
Yeah, Easter makes sense, though.
Yeah.
So
And then turkey's Thanksgiving. Yeah. But I love it. I love waiting for that like right now. I'm sort of not doing any of that, any of those things, because Thanksgiving I'm gonna eat like a fucking gavon.
okay, white meat or dark meat?
Both. I love both. You know what's
Oh.
funny? In my family, nobody likes because Liz Shack, my beloved and our producer, she loves the drumstick.
Oh
And
my
she used to
God.
have to fight to get the drumstick in her family because other people like it. But in my family, nobody wants it except me. So her and I, last year, she gets a drumstick and I get a drumstick.
Wow.
Yeah.
But drumstick is dark meat, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's more
No,
dark.
I like white meat, so I don't know.
I like white meat too, but I love the rest of it too. I'm not picky when it comes to that.
I see, because I know some people say white meat is too dry,
Yeah.
but
That's what the gravy's for.
that's what the gravy is for, right?
Yeah.
So it's better than dark meat is too greasy.
I love it. I think it's delicious.
Oh, no.
All right, any final thoughts on Christmas or KFC Christmas or any kind of Christmas spirit?
So, well, if you don't mind getting chemical in your body, go get the Kentucky. But other than that, I would pass it. So I haven't had Kentucky about, almost 20 years since I saw that documentary movie.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I haven't eaten KFC actually in probably 10 years. But that's what makes me want to maybe get a bucket of it for this Christmas and just celebrate a Japanese Christmas.
You don't mind getting a chemical? No good. Don't,
Chemical once every 10 years. I mean, my balls are already raisins. What are they going to do to me? I already went down to 2 pubes again. It can't hurt me. You kidding?
Okay, well.
I need more testosterone in my body. I mean, shit, I'm getting old, Yuki. We drain on testosterone. That chicken might help me. All right, well, that was KFC, Japanese KFC Christmas with Yuki
Christmas.
and John. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
And Happy New Year's coming up.
Happy New Year, yes.
And Hanukkah. And
Happy
all,
Hanukkah.
yeah, all the holidays, any holiday that you celebrate, even the non-denominational
That's right.
holidays, any way that you celebrate, I think is a beautiful way to celebrate, because that's what it's all about, is being with
That's right,
family,
with
friends, and being thankful and
Right.
giving and bringing joy onto
Right.
each other.
It's a human things to do. Celebrate and then eat and drink with friends and family. That's good things.
All right, everybody. So we'll see you next time at the
Buffet.
the KFC Christmas buffet.
KFC Christmas.
Give me that testosterone.
Yuki and John's Patreon buffet.